Hello, hi, lovely Westside Wellbeing crew. We are here for yoga today, so grab a mat, grab whatever you need, see if you can get rid of any distractions, and let's make our way down onto the mat. And as you come down onto the mat, just take this opportunity to congratulate yourself for finding this time in your day, for being able to prioritize this mat time dedicated to you, your body, your breath, your mind, and most of all, being kind to yourself. So what we're going to do over the next 45 minutes is stretch and release into the body, helping to counteract any of the movement that we have in daily life, particularly the lack of movement that stops our body functioning to its best. So all you need to start by doing here is just observing. Observing how you're feeling in the body, how you're feeling in the mind. Noticing the stories that you're telling yourself. Are they coming thick and fast, or is there one particular thing that you're focused on? Is it something that happened already and you're retelling yourself stories about it? Or is it something that you think is going to happen and you're imagining stories about it? There's no right or wrong, there's no judgment here, there's just observing, acknowledging, noticing, paying attention. And to help keep us in the present moment, to stop that mind wandering off, we're just going to try and focus on the breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Filling up the lungs as you inhale and letting go of everything you don't need as you exhale. And let's see if we can just take 3 more breaths here. Let's do 1 more, see if we can make it the longest, deepest inhale of the whole day so far. And then the longest, deepest exhale. On your next inhale, let's slowly start to bring the arms all the way up over the head. And start to reach the fingertips away, point the toes away, and then maybe push the heels away. And then just completely relax the arms here, up above the head, bending into the elbows, just softening those arms down. Notice any tension in your shoulders. Just try and breathe and release. Interlace at the thumbs. We're going to walk the hands over to the top right-hand corner of the mat, and then the feet over to the bottom right-hand corner of the mat. As you start to feel this stretch down the whole of the left side of the body. And then maybe cross the left ankle on top of the right ankle. See if that makes the stretch feel deeper. Taking one more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Uncross at the ankles, bring the feet back to center. Bring the arms back to center. Cross the thumbs the other way around and walk the hands over to the top left corner of the mat and the feet over to the bottom left corner of the mat. Feeling that lovely length down the whole of the right side of the body and maybe cross the right ankle on top of the left. Taking one more deep, long inhale and a long exhale. As you inhale, uncross the ankles, bring the feet back to center, bring the arms back to center. And as you exhale, bend into the knees, let the arms come down and see if you can wrap the arms around the top of the shins, releasing the head back to the mat. Squeeze and hug those knees in towards the belly, the chest. Relax the shoulders, the neck, the head. Giving yourself one more nice deep squeeze. And then release. Bring the hands to the back of the knees. Let's gently rock from left to right. And then you can draw circles with the knees around in one direction. And then back the other way. And then you can start to rock forwards and backwards, taking little movements at first and then getting bigger and bigger until eventually we're going to find our way all the way up to a seated position. And if rocking and rolling doesn't feel good, by the way, you always have the option to roll onto the side to push yourself up. So we're coming to our seated position on our mat. Hands rest on the knees, the shins. We're gently going to work into the neck here. So activating the neck, stretching the neck is great because we often hold a lot of tension in our shoulders and our neck. And also it helps signal to the neuron receptors in the body to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So moving out of stress into de-stress. So we're dropping the chin down towards the chest. And then inhale, we're just going to rotate the right ear to the right shoulder and then back the other way. Left ear to left shoulder. Gently moving with the breath. Semi-circling through the chin. Excellent. Next time the right ear comes to the right shoulder, we're going to hold here. Maybe bringing that right hand up to rest on top of the head and maybe releasing the left fingertips out towards the side. You could experiment with lifting and dipping through the chin here. And finding stillness. Excellent. Right hand comes down to the right ear. Gently push the head up. From here, we're going to reach forwards with the arms. Lean forwards and take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Gaze goes up. Exhaling, hands come down through the heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, reach forwards, lean forwards. Gaze goes up. Exhaling. 1 more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Lovely. Inhaling. And we're going to exhale this time, turn to the right. Right fingertips back behind you, left hand to the right knee. Push down through the sit bones, lift up through the crown of the head and start to take the gaze around past the back shoulder. Excellent. You could stay here or suck your belly button in even more and start to wrap that back hand around the lower back, grabbing hold of the top of the left thigh. Excellent. As you inhale, unravel, unwind, reach the arms all the way up. And then let the hands come down to rest in your lap. Cross your legs the other way around. So you might not have noticed, but you probably have a favorite way to cross your legs. So just cross them the other way. Settle down into the sit bones. Notice any differences across the hips. Reach the arms up nice and wide. Turn the palms to face up. From here, we're going to roll the shoulders forwards all the way until the palms are facing back up again. Internally rotating that shoulder joint. And as you exhale, roll all the way back, opening up through the chest. 2 more times like this. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Excellent. Release the hands to rest in the lap. This time we're going to take the left ear down towards the left shoulder. And then maybe bring the left hand up to rest on top of the head. Maybe reaching the right fingertips out in line with the hips. Maybe gently crawling those fingertips away from the body. From here, remember, you can experiment with just lifting and dipping through the chin just to notice how that stretch is feeling into the neck. Release any tension in the teeth, the tongue, the jaw. Take 1 more deep inhale. And 1 more deep exhale. Bring that left hand down to the left ear, bringing the head all the way back up to center. Just take a moment here of stillness. Arms come out wide beside the hips, and we're going to inhale. Lift the arms up, but circle the wrists forwards as you raise the arms up. And then as you exhale, circle the wrists backwards. Let the arms come all the way down. Excellent. 2 more. Inhaling. Circling those wrists, reaching the arms up nice and high. And then exhaling, circling the wrists, arms come down. 1 more time. Lovely. We're going to take the arms straight up again. And then this time, twist to the left. So the right hand comes to the left knee, the left fingertips come back behind you. Start to take your gaze all the way around past your back shoulder. Try and have a nice straight spine. Breathe. Option to take that left arm and try and wrap it around the lower back, grabbing hold of the top of the right thigh. One more deep inhale. 1 more deep exhale. As you inhale, unravel, unwind, reach the arms up. And as you bring the arms down, we're going to topple forwards to find a tabletop position. Hands are underneath the shoulders, fingers spread wide, middle finger points forwards. Knees are underneath the hips, tops of the feet are pushing down. As you inhale, belly drops, sit bones go up, gaze goes up towards the top of the space that you're in. And then as you exhale, try and move 1 vertebrae at a time. As you suck the belly button in, tuck the chin, push the floor away. Inhale, belly drops, sit bones go up, gaze goes up. Exhaling, reverse. 3 more times. Excellent. Finding your way to stillness here. We're tucking the toes under, and as you exhale, start to push the hips back and up towards the space behind you. Have the hands shoulder distance. Feel an external rotation through the shoulder blades as the armpits face each other. Feet are hip distance. And let's start by bending into the knees, pedaling out through the legs. So you're warming up into the back of the legs, the back of the calves, the hamstrings, the ankles, the toe joints. And then we're going to find stillness. Now, here's a common mistake people make in their down dog. They straighten their legs and then they round their back. So if your down dog looks something like I'm doing now, try this instead. Soften into the knees, push the hips backwards. So you can lengthen and flatten out through the back here, and then we can work bit by bit on trying to straighten out the legs, but that comes second. Really, it's the back flat that we're aiming for. On your next inhale, raise the right leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Lovely. Bend into the right knee, start to open up across the hips, point the right knee up to the sky, and let's circle round. Nice big circles with that right knee. And then back the other way. Excellent. Now, lift the right leg up. Look forwards, come into your high plank. Try and bring the right knee all the way up to touch the right tricep. And then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Whew, just need to adjust my jumper. So, from here, we're going to push down through the left hand and just start to reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling, finding a twist, opening the chest. Taking 2 more breaths. Lovely. Bring the right hand all the way down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Find your down dog. And then let's inhale, come into a high plank. Drop the knees down. Drop the chest down. Bend the elbows in towards the body. Chin comes down. Slide the body forwards, untuck the toes, lift the head, lift the chest. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. As you exhale, tuck the toes. Hips towards the heels. Extend into your downward facing dog. Lovely work. So remember what we know about our down dog. We're trying to lengthen and flatten the spine, no rounding through the back. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the ceiling. You can stay here or bend into that left knee, stack the hips. From here, circle the knee around in one direction. And then back the other way. Excellent. Reach that left leg up, look to the hands. We're going to come all the way forwards into a high plank, but bring your left knee to touch the left tricep. Step your left foot down to the outside of the left hand. You're in that long lunge. Excellent. Push down through the right hand. We're going to reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Gaze goes up. Breathing here. And then let the left hand come all the way down to the mat. We're going to shoot the left leg back into our downward facing dog. And let's come through another flow. Inhale, high plank. Lower down the knees, the chest and the chin. Sliding the body forwards, untuck the toes, lift the head and the chest. Use your back strength. And then tuck the toes under. Push the hips back towards the heels. We're going to come into child's pose. So take the knees wide, big toes touch. Start to push the hips back towards the heels as you reach the fingertips away from you. Really feel like you're lengthening through the spine here, creating space between each one of your vertebrae. Trying to relax into the elbows, the arms. Excellent. Let's tuck the toes under. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, start to push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up towards the ceiling. Look to the hands. Step the right foot up in between your hands. Bring the back heel down to the mat. And then we're going to windmill the hands all the way up into your warrior two. So let me just move away a little bit from the screen. And I'm just going to turn around. So you've got your right foot forward. Excellent. Nice. Now from here, see if you can bring the back hand around the lower back, grabbing hold of the top of the right thigh. Maybe see if you can reach the right fingertips back behind you. And maybe see if you can lift up onto the ball of your front foot, sinking the hips down low. Excellent. One more deep inhale. And one more deep exhale. Replace the heel, unravel, unwind, find warrior two. Then right forearm comes down to rest on that right thigh as you reach the left fingertips up and over. Stay strong through the back leg. Keep a nice bend into that right knee. Excellent. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Straighten into the right leg. Keep looking over your right fingertips. Squeeze the kneecap, squeeze the thighs. Inhale, reach. Reach, 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 reach. Right hand comes down to rest on the inside of the shin, thigh, floor, foot, wherever it comes to naturally, but don't let the top shoulder roll forwards. Keep the shoulder open, keep the arm open. Breathing here. We've been warming up the shoulders, so